Hey, we back, everybody. We chilling here with RFG Chosen One. It's your boy, Brother Sanchez. We just gonna let him go because it's a lot of important stuff, y'all, that you need to know. So the first thing I'm gonna pick this brother mind about a video game that I love to play, and I'm sure many of you have played it. And man, it's addictive. It's called Halo. How many of you have played Halo? Brother RFG Chosen One, let him rip. Tell him about Halo.
Halo is basically what went on with the white race and the Elohims and the Moors back then and what's going on now. Basically, all the technology and the technological advances you see on this planet, there's nothing futuristic about it. You might want to get that out of your head. It's all ancient. We're devolving as a race. We're not evolving. So all of these lasers, radiation, all this Kevlar, all these UFO technology, it's all reverse engineered ancient technology from the Elohims and the Anunnaki.
That's deep.
Right now in the Middle East, there's ancient monolithic structures and areas of the desert that have glass over 10-mile radiuses of glassed desert. There's only one explanation for that, and that's if an ancient nuclear weapon was dropped. There was a movie called Alien vs. Predator that had the alien with the African dreadlocks and the reptilian aliens known as the aliens that wanted to eat and harvest the humans. Okay, those are your draconians. And they were going to war over humanity. And there was a nuclear weapon dropped thousands of years ago. That's the truth. Okay? And right now you have Green Beret, military people with AR-15s guarding these places. These are how all these new technological advances that come out each year, that's where it comes from. It's all ancient from our ancestors. And this Halo thing is basically what's going on right now. The UNSC in Master Chief in the game, that's basically the white government trying to keep the people from knowing their true spiritual self. Because the aliens in Halo are called the elites, the elites, which are the Elohims. And you notice they look like the predators with those four mandibles coming out of their face. Okay? And they have those crowns on their head like our Egyptian ancestors. And they hold that scepter and that sword. And they speak that different language. That's called Medu Neter. You see what I'm saying? That's the original language on this planet. And basically, they made the aliens spiritual, and the aliens the aliens are called what? The Covenant. The aliens in the video game Halo are called the Covenant. So they're trying to make indigenous people who are connected to their ancestors, they're turning them into the evil aliens in the Halo game, and they're called the Covenant. And why would anything spiritual be considered evil alien? I don't understand the correlation there. And they're trying to make it seem like the Halo rings, which really represents Saturn rings.
Come on.
They're trying to make it seem like the Covenant are trying to use that to wipe out the whole galaxy. No, it's an actual great journey, because the real Halo, the one that they used over Jesus' head, represents the S-U-N, not the S-O-N. Our soul is supposed to be going through a stargate to reach the fifth dimension, but if it goes into the evil ring, which is the Halo ring, Saturn's ring, you're going to be reincarnated back on this planet. So like I said, it's your choice. You can either get the sun energy, or you could, you know what I mean? You could go down with this government, go down with Saturn, and your soul can keep getting recycled over and over and over, like a fucking used car, till it just breaks down completely. It's your choice. I mean, this thing is so deep, man. That all the technology and the weapons you see in Halo, they have that right now. They have weapons that can zap you and make you lose your memory from 250 miles away.
Damn.
People. You just don't get it, man. We're over here talking about, oh, they're gonna take the guns, they're gonna take bullets. If the real Green Beret, men in black, real government that controls our government, if they come for you, there's no stopping it. There's no stopping it. They'll hit you with inertia weapons that will make you shit on yourselves. They have objects that can see your heat signature in your house. Okay? They have a perimeter around Area 51 where not only can they see your heat signature, but they can sense your pheromone, your scent. So even if you were disguised as a goddamn animal, they'd say, okay, we have an object with a human pheromone coming this perimeter, this amount of distance from Area 51.
Wow.
You think it's a joke, people, but it's not a joke. Like I said, if I'm average Joe Schmo and I can zoom in on a satellite and see my exact position on the planet, these people can space travel and cosmo travel with the evil Draconians. They're finding other Earths every day.
So, and basically what we're getting out of this, man, you playing a simple video game and they're flashing symbology and knowledge right across your face that goes over your head.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, they got the Draconians just took over Mars. That's why on that mission to Mars trip they had a couple of years back, they said you can go to Mars, but you can't come back. Because you're gonna become Draconian food and they're gonna harvest your ass. Just every fucking alien movie that Hollywood has made, the fucking humans are getting harvested.
Damn.
Where are these people? 10,000 people go missing in America every day. Where are they? What's happening to them? Their melanin is being harvested. Parasites need hosts, people.
Yep.
They can't kill. That's why when they drop these bioweapons in September, not everybody's gonna die, because they need to round a lot of people up and they need to use them for their melanin. Okay? This is what's gonna go down. And the only way this can be backfired on the 2% is if the fucking military, if they grow a brain in their head, okay, and they decide to serve the people and they turn on the government, then we could have something. But if they serve Emperor Obama and Emperor Rothschild and Rockefeller, it's gonna be like the Death Star in Star Wars. It's gonna be like the takeover, the big takeover.
Exactly.
So we'll see what happens.
It's real deep, brother, because a lot of people think it's all about the money, what they out there. But when you think about it, these people print the money. They don't need the money.
Exactly.
They need you.
Exactly.
So we've been harvested, y'all.
Yep.
It's so deep, man. And it makes a lot of sense what the brother's saying when you start looking at these movies.
Watch the movie Signs. Watch the movie War of the Worlds. In the movie War of the Worlds, where did they come from? They were underground. The reptilians, the draconians, the greys. They've been on this planet for hundreds of thousands, millions of years.
Tell them about Phil Schneider.
Oh, man.
If they don't believe these things been here. We all should go to YouTube, put in Phil Schneider, listen to the man. He made one interview before they killed him, y'all.
This guy, Phil Schneider, was a contracted security guard for Area 51, and he had a security clearance. I forgot what grade it was, but it was so high, not even the president was allowed to see what he was able to see, because as they were building Area 51 in Groom Lake back in the 70s, they were making renovations, and he was contracted out there. So one day, he was in an elevator with about 3 FBI agents who were surveying the area at the time. And the elevator, I have no clue how it happened, but it had a malfunction and it crashed through 3 levels below from where they were at.
Was this
in a dungeon.
In Mexico, right?
New Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah, Dulce Base, New Mexico.
Base. Pull that up, people. Dulce, New Mexico with Phil Schneider.
Yep, and when they crashed in that dungeon and he opened the elevator door, him and the 3 FBI agents saw this is coming out of his mouth. 2 7-foot-tall grays, about 6 reptilian beings that looked something familiar to Jeepers Creepers. The movie, the character Jeepers Creepers, and they were experimenting on 4 human subjects, test subjects. And when they laid eyes on one another, the Greys and the Reptilians pulled out weapons that they've never seen before, and one of the Greys made a moving motion over his stomach, and a blue electric force hit Phil Schneider in the face and the chest, and it burned his chest. And it incinerated 3 fingers off of his hands.
And when he did the interview, he actually showed the wounds.
Exactly, he showed the wounds. His fingers were gone.
And he had developed cancer because of this.
Of the radiation.
And the doctor even said that they didn't know what the hell this was.
It's all true. And he even recovered artifacts from that dungeon and had a piece of metal from outer space, from our asteroid belt, that cannot be melted. It cannot be melted, man. It could survive volcano. It could survive any heat temperature. Actually, They have a fuel that they're harvesting from the moon and the sun called Helium-3. And that is what's propelling all of these metallic reverse engineered UFOs. It's called Helium-3, and it allows people to go faster than the speed of sound. Not quite light speed, in between sound and light. That's how fast they can get you going through the air. And completely silent. All the stealth technology is reversed Atlantean, Lemurian, Sirius Unsea, Anunnaki technology. And they're reverse engineering it, and they're using it for evil purposes for the Draconians. To keep your mind, body, and spirit trapped in this third dimension.
And y'all, this is all deep stuff that you can go research for yourself. I encourage you guys to pull up Phil Schneider and the Dulce, Mexico incident, and there was a lot of those guys. I believe it was 60 people that went down there into that cavern, and only 3 made it out alive, y'all. To this day, they won't tell nobody what happened to those 57 people that died.
FBI Green Beret agents.
And to this day, none of them are alive now. Not even Phil.
Oh no. No, they're gone.
The last video that Phil Schneider made gave up so much information. The man died, I think, within a month after that.
They attempted to shoot him twice. They actually shot him, but he didn't die. But they finally got him in his apartment, and they strangled him to death with a tie, and they hung him on the ceiling fan. And they said he committed suicide, but everybody who knew Phil knew who killed him.
Exactly. He even said he was expecting it.
Oh,
so that's just one thing. And all of this stuff tie into the video game Halo, y'all. Because the stuff you see in these video games, you better believe the government already got it, man.
They have particle cannons, basically, that just use plasma. You know what I mean? You got to get bullets out of your head. That's caveman shit, to be honest. They really have the laser guns you see in Star Wars. You've seen in Star Trek, you've seen in Halo. That's here, people. They're 60 to 100 years ahead of us technologically.
Man.
60 to 100 years.
That's a long... Y'all need to think about that. Y'all need to think about that. Brother, we appreciate you giving us RFG Chosen